Since childhood, you were told, rest is a pause, a reward after work. That doing nothing means relaxing and losing your edge. The truth is different. Rest isn't a stop, it's a strategy. While most people place it opposite productivity, the most effective use rest as a tool of power. They don't rest to digest fatigue. They rest to load the weapon. We live in an age of perpetual tiredness. It's become fashionable, almost heroic. I'm drained, so I must be trying. But why do you still feel empty after a weekend, a vacation, or 8 hours of sleep? Not because you rest too little, because you rest the wrong way. We confuse rest with idleness, relaxation with recovery, silence with laziness. As a result, we get not energy, but emptiness. The modern person doesn't stop. They only switch from one load to another. At the office, tasks. At home, news. In bed, the phone. Even with eyes closed, the brain won't switch off. It scrolls feeds, recalls, analyzes, worries. We live in permanent overload, mental, emotional, informational. And the brain is not a machine. It needs rhythm, inhale, exhale, focus, recovery, action, rest. But we've chosen a life without pauses. Look at your day. How many true pauses does it have? No phone, no background noise, no rush. Most people can't recall even one. The race begins in the morning. News, notifications, plans, comparisons, anxiety, guilt. And the loop repeats. We drown out the body's signals, irritability, apathy, loss of interest, insomnia with coffee and binge watching. That's not rest. It's anesthesia. Real rest doesn't plug silence with noise. It restores contact with yourself. It's not about doing nothing. It's about returning to your own rhythm. Because fatigue isn't the result of big deeds. It's the result of living out of sync with yourself. You don't get tired from the number of tasks. You get tired from their lack of meaning. It's not the body that wears out. It's the meaning that burns out. And when meaning runs out, sleep won't save you. Want to stop feeling tired? Start simple. Stop treating rest as weakness. Rest isn't a break from success. It's part of success. Every deliberate pause doesn't steal time. It restores your capacity to act. Advice. After every hour of work, take a 30-second micro break. Look into the distance. Take a deep breath or close your eyes. Those 30 seconds restore concentration and cut fatigue by tens of percent. Next step, sleep. It's not just the amount. It's the structure. Sleep runs in cycles of roughly 90 minutes. Wake up mid-cycle and you'll feel wrecked even after a long night. Advice: go to bed and get up at the same time. Avoid screens for an hour before sleep. Keep your room cool and dark. Better 6 hours of quality sleep than 8 chaotic ones. Next, the brain's rhythms. It alternates peaks and dips of concentration every 90 to 120 minutes. We often force ourselves to push through. The result: burnout. Advice: after 1.5 to 2 hours of focused work, take 15 minutes to recover. A walk, light stretching, coffee without your phone, a few minutes of silence. That's not procrastination. It's biology. But even perfect sleep and pauses won't help if you only rest physically. There are 7 kinds of rest: physical, mental, sensory, emotional, social, creative, and spiritual. We usually practice only the first. Advice: noise in your head and irritability call for mental rest, silence and solitude. Feeling empty? Emotional rest. Talk to someone who inspires you, or be alone without obligations. Creatively burned out? Go into nature. Listen to music. Look at beauty. Lost your sense of purpose? You need spiritual rest, silence, gratitude, a conversation with yourself. A separate issue is digital fatigue. We don't notice how much energy constant notifications drain. Every sound, every flash is a microstressor, and the brain never shifts into recovery mode. Advice: set at least 2 screen-free hours a day. Disable unnecessary notifications. Keep your phone away during sleep and meals. Create no-phone zones, mornings, and the bedroom. The contrast between on and off gives you back control. Here's the champion's secret. They don't rest by doing nothing. They practice active recovery. If your mind is tired, engage the body. If your body is tired, engage the mind. When brain and body switch the type of load, they rest without losing tone. Advice: after computer work, walk, stretch, water the plants. After a day on your feet, sit in silence. Read. Switching activities restores you faster than complete idleness. One more thing. We think if we catch the flow, we must hold it to the last drop. No, you don't squeeze flow, you protect it. Advice: when you feel it's flowing, take tiny breaks. Half a minute of breathing or closed eyes. It extends your concentration many times over. Flow is a wave, not a sprint. The world pushes faster, higher, stronger. It seems rest is lost pace. But nothing in nature moves without pauses. Even the heart rests between beats. Only humans decided to live without breaks and pay with burnout. Advice: schedule rest as strictly as meetings with specific times and defend it. Rest shouldn't be an accident. It's part of the system. Real rest begins with honesty. With the moment you admit, yes, I'm drained. Yes, I don't know why I'm running. That's not weakness. It's the start of recovery. Fatigue isn't an enemy. It's a signal. Your inner compass says, you're living off rhythm. Advice: once a week, write down 3 actions that filled you and 3 that drained you. Next week, remove at least 1 drainer. Energy returns not from a vacation, but from meaning. Life isn't a non-stop marathon. It's breathing. Inhale, action. Exhale, reflection. Live only on the inhale, you suffocate. Only on the exhale, you lose momentum. Balance gives life. You don't get tired because you work a lot. You get tired because you move against yourself. You have no time for yourself because you've packed your life with other people's tasks. And no weekend will save you while you keep running from yourself. Rest isn't turning the engine off. It's tuning it. It's the moment noise fades and audibility returns. Clarity, lightness, focus. The brain stops burning and starts glowing. The paradox is simple. The better you rest, the less rest you need, because energy returns not from sleep but from meaning. And here's what truly makes you formidable. You don't fight fatigue, you can read it. You know when to breathe in and when to let go. In that rhythm lies your strength. Stop treating fatigue with rest. Treat it with meaning. Don't rest with a single body part. Rest with the whole system. Then life will stop being a struggle against depletion and become a dance with energy.